Hey everyone. So today is the second lesson in my singing tips from my teacher. So these are not from me. I'm not a professional. I'm just conveying what I'm learning in my lessons so you guys can learn for free. Now the most important, I'm sorry, I can't think of where to look. The camera's over here, but this is my iPad. It's kind of confusing. Okay, so I've got my little notebook, and the first thing to do is warm up thoroughly, and you have to do this each time before you sing if you really want to sing well. Now, first is to stretch your body. This is like a yoga stretch, or the kind of stretch you would do before exercising. It took me forever to really understand why this was important, but now I understand that when you're fully limber and relaxed and feeling good in your body, that it does convey in your voice. So you have to stretch your arms and your legs. I'm not going to go through all this. You can probably look it up on any website or app what a full body stretch is. Your chest, your groin, your shoulders, your neck. The neck is important. Don't strain your neck. Don't force against it, but just kind of lean it over and then do the same on the other side. Also spinal decompression. You bend over. First you raise your hands above your head, and then you touch the floor if you can, and then if you can't, just shake out your body, and then slowly bend up vertebrae by vertebrae until you're back to straight, but do that very slowly. Second is your face. Now glasses shouldn't really be used for this, and also don't get Botox because you won't be able to be a good singer if you have Botox, apparently. Now the first is the face massage, so you just kind of massage your face and get it all over. I've seen some people on the X Factor auditions doing their lower jaw. It looks weird, but it helps. Second is an exercise called raisins and grapes. Kids apparently love this, and I can see why, because you look extremely silly. So first, the raisin is, you squeeze your face as much as possible, and then you go, the grape is, which is like raising your eyebrows, and so you do that like about 5 times each. And then is the yawn or the sigh, where it'll push your Adam's apple down, and believe it or not, women do have an Adam's apple. It's just not as visible as with men. And mine's not that visible because I gained a little bit of weight. So apparently this kind of opens up your notes. And when the Adam's apple is down, I suppose the theory behind it is that it opens up your voice more. So put your finger on your Adam's apple and yawn. And sing kind of a note going there. So, and my teacher says try to start as high as you can, like no, I'm not doing that right, but eventually you're supposed to go right from your falsetto or your head voice right down to your chest voice, which is down here. Do that a few times, and I do that in the car. Or especially in the morning when I wake up when I'm tired, which is when my teacher says this is the best time to do your exercise. And because I work in my car a lot of these things I can do in the car, which does save time. The third is breathing, which I did cover in the notes part, but you lie down on your back, and if your head doesn't totally touch the floor, put like a little rolled up towel or a little pillow under your head, and breathe in as deeply as you can with your hand on your belly, and your chest shouldn't rise, just your belly, which is your diaphragm. And breathe in until you can't suck in another breath, and then slowly, as you're letting the breath out, go kind of like an S sound, like a snake, but not too forcefully. Let your breath out as slowly as possible and time it. On the iPhone, there is a timer option, and let it out as slowly as possible, and when you think you can't stand it anymore, try for a few more and time it, and keep timing it, and write down your progress and your times, and eventually you should see a progress that you can hold it longer. And this will help with those long, long notes, like on O Holy Night. And anything by Josh Groban or one of those singers, Celine Dion, that Mariah Carey, all have those super long notes that they sing with, very consistent vocal quality and force and strength. It doesn't waver, it doesn't come in strong and go out soft. It's the same all the way through. And apparently some opera singers can go more than 2 minutes. I made it to about a minute. So anyway, so hope these tips help, and I'll be updating these shortly. Thank you. Have fun singing.